Hello students, after the completion of chapter number 6, Introduction to MS Excel 2010, now we have done the introduction of MS Excel 2010. Now let's continue our class with the next chapter, that is chapter number 7, more on MS Excel 2010. Now this is the first video session class of chapter number 7, more on MS Excel 2010. Now what are the topics we are going to study? Let's see here. Now chapter number 7, more on MS Excel 2010. Now in this chapter you are going to learn about selecting techniques in a worksheet. What are the selecting techniques? Now we have done some selecting techniques for MS Word also, how we can select, and what are the different techniques of selecting text in MS Word, that is Microsoft Word. How to select a sentence, how to select a word, and all those things we have studied in the previous chapters of MS Word 2010. Now in this chapter number 7 we are going to learn about some selecting techniques in a worksheet, okay, in an Excel worksheet. Now what are the editing a worksheet? How can we edit a worksheet? And the formatting data in a worksheet. Formatting means to make it colorful, to make it beautiful, to make it interesting, okay. And what are the how we can create series. These things we are going to learn in this chapter number 7. Now Excel is used to manage, edit and format data in rows and columns. Apart from that, it assists the user with calculations and data analysis. Now Excel not only do the calculation and analysis also, okay. Not only the editing and managing format data in rows and columns, only format over khatang nate, format di fazanaba, color hapsanba, dagidi kogi border hapsanba, nahan border hapsanba haibadu Excel di adu loina maksigi chapter je torakadoni du khatana tana phai calculations and data analysis to busu yai koina se to busu selecting techniques of mamangi MS Word word ki da kogi word command select towi, sentence command select towi, paragraph command select towi, whole word ki whole document nama command select towi, and some selecting techniques indu koi tamgre sidana Excel gi selecting techniques inje worksheet ta command to have yi du. Then editing a worksheet se koi kumaina edit towi koi kumaina sendok sendin togani amasung worksheet sida koina kumaina formatting data sinji colors sinjela colorful hendana or user की interaction लोग कमाइन लोग नहीं है सेंदोक सेंदिन फजन बा सेंबा अदगी कोई border हापा का टेबल की मोंग फजन दु कमाइन फजन गनी series कमाइन create तोगनी creating series कमाइन तोगनी है बसिंसी. Now we are going to learn in this chapter number 7 more on Excel, MS Excel 2010. Now let's start our chapter. In the previous lesson you have learned about popular spreadsheet software called Microsoft Excel or MS Excel. The introduction part we have done in the previous chapter, that is on chapter number 6. It is a part of Microsoft Office package. Each file of MS Excel is called a workbook. Each file of MS Excel की file खुदी मोची कोई ने कई है खंगने workbook है खंगने default ना workbook की मम्मिंग दो कई है ना पीरे है बा book वाना ना पीरे है दो कोई मत मांग chapter तो करे दो का सी Excel है पोची MS Office Microsoft Office package की part amane basi je MS Word की padagi PowerPoint की mong da. Now, however, more worksheets can be added when only 3 worksheets. A workbook contains 3 worksheets by default. Hana hamba Excel ama hang the 3 worksheet pre sheet 1 sheet 2 sheet 3 sana nan hai ne adubu koina more worksheet ko ni eto way. Each worksheet is divided into rows and columns. Rows number of rows in column in number of rows is given in numbers and number of columns is given in alphabet series A, B, C, and B. The intersection of a row and a column is called a cell. These also we have done in the last chapter. Row maga column maga intersection mafam du koina cell hai ga khangni. Now testing time, this you can do at home as an home assignment. This is no yumda practice to boy na mamangi chapter number 6 lo mu yaw khabang tani ko testing time ji yumda no si je fill up so lo duga as a home assignment fill up in the Google Meet class hang to matamda sana si hangakane. Okay, so you should fill up this testing time, fill in the blanks. An Excel file is also called a Excel file dash. Then number two, when we save a file in MS Excel 2010, the MS Excel must have to it gets dash as its extension name. Extension to kari happy si mamangi chapter number 6 yaw extension kari happy. Sana. The default names of three worksheets of an Excel workbook are worksheet default worksheet adi quite faster set ahum pirapadu set ahum di maming do kari kari no maming kari kari hana pirai hadi workbook ta book 1 han lai dana manya mai set ahum di maming kamai lai sidu yam lai re dama dash dash and dash ahum do happy ro set maming do. Then an intersection of a row and column in a worksheet. Row ga column ga intersection to bundu kai kari koi hujta ina haide hujik sida di videos dari hai you do these 1 2 3 4 fill the blanks as home assignment. Now let's see selection in a worksheet. Worksheet select we have to what are the different types of selecting techniques. Let's see here. In order to edit or format the contents of a cell in a worksheet, you will have to select the cell. First edit tauba sendok sending tauge natraga fajahan ge masak fajahan ge color hapsan ge border hapsan ge hairagadi akoina first select tauba machang worksheet ko you will have to select the cell to select tauba machang koina color hamning ba border hamning ba or edit tauning cell to select tauba machang. There are different ways of selecting an individual cell. Cell amamamtang oina select tauge haigasu different ways mayam ama lay or a range of cells hani group of cells na block of cells mayam tauge haigasu adu bisu tongana different ways mayam like column ama select tauge haigasu or a row ama or the entire worksheet se select tauge haigasu we have different ways. So let's see here selecting a cell. Let's start from selecting a cell ama koina select tauge haigadi. To select a cell in the worksheet, click on the required cell. Now using the mouse, you just click on the required cell you want to use. Okay. To select a single cell, select cell just mouse na click to left click to a thick border will appear around it. A thick border hadi kaino murap matai do musallaga hadi thick hadi khalang thatak na habadi koina click to matamda muraga cell do thokla aneba appear to aneba. A single selected cell is also called an active cell. Amakhaktang select over cell je sibu koina active cell hairga chu khangne ba di hoji active oiba. Whatever we write or whatever we input from the keyboard will be displayed on that active cell. Koina hoji hangaga leiba cell do adu khaktada koina keyboard tagi koina iriba koina formula hapiba koina iriba data enter tawriba ji adugi cell da display tawrakane ba tai leiba cell myam amta tawro ko. Now this is how we select a cell. Okay. Now selecting adjacent cells. Now how we can select adjacent cells? Adjacent habadi kaino haigri thangnaba. Okay. Maga thangna lejibu adjacent hai ko koina. To select a range of adjacent cells thangnana leba. Legina sibosi matang ni thangna laga leidana ko. Alaina to select a range of adjacent cells, follow either of the steps given below. Now here some steps are given here. Now see here, click on the upper leftmost cell in the range. Upper leftmost cell. Suppose if you want to select a range of cells from A1 to D6. D. Now we know the how to name a cell. Cell namagi maming command for have to this is a name box. This is the formula bar. Ready A column the layer. Duga first row the layer A1 dagina D column gi 6 row the layer cells select okay hairagadi kamina tawni hairagadi koina the upper leftmost mathakta leiba sida click tawbirani, hold down the left mouse button, mouse key left mouse button do hold to thamiro click tawraga press tawraga namaga thamgadaba and drag to the lower rightmost cell in the range. Yet on the leiba habadi D6 mapas box click tawrani duga left mouse button mouse key left mouse button you have to hold the left mouse button, you have to click here on the upper leftmost cell in the range the hold tawraga thamani seda duga drag to chingaga laga you have to release your left mouse button here. Now select on jaga dubo the lower rightmost cell in the range bo drag tawraga poro you have to drag till there. For example, if you have to select a range of cells from A1 to D6, thus I have told you from A1 to D6 here. A1 is a starting cell and D6 is a last cell. So if you want to select a cell from A1 to D6, that is A1 column D6, click on the A1 and hold the left mouse button, and then holding the left mouse button, drag and select it till D6 shown in figure number 1, selecting a range of cells. They click in the number, the hold to hold the mouse button, click to release the left mouse button. Then this whole portion, that is the from cell number A1 to cell number D6 will be selected. This is how we select a adjacent cells, a range of cells or a block of cells. Or now in different in another way we can also do it. Click on the first cell in the range. Just click here on A1 on the first cell in the range. Press the shift key. You have to press shift key from the keyboard and then click on the last cell in the range. Just click here, press shift key from the keyboard and just don't drag or don't do anything. Just click here and press the shift key from the keyboard. Don't release the shift key. Then bring the mouse pointer to the last cell till where you want to select. And the palm mouse pointer do D6 mapani na si mapasida shift key di keyboard to number thamgadabni duga sida mu click to view. Then this whole portion will be selected at once. Okay, this is how we can select a range of cells. There are two different types of selecting range of cells. Either you click left mouse button here, press the left mouse button, hold and just drag till the last cell, that is D6. Or you have to click the first cell, then the cell click to the release of zero study. You have to press the shift key from the keyboard. Then you have to click the last cell where you want to select the cells. Then your whole portion will be selected. Okay, block of cells or range of cells. This is how we select a range of cells or a block of cells, that is adjacent cells. Now next let's see how we can select a non-adjacent cells. cells select selecting non-adjacent cells. To select a number of non-adjacent cells, follow the steps given below. Now how we can select a non-adjacent cells? Select the first cell in the required range of cells. Again na pamiba cell mayam first cell to just click to below. Press hold key from the keyboard. Hold key on the keyboard. Control key do. Press control key on the keyboard and hold. Control key nama thambiro keyboard of first cell nama select to birani. Select A1 select A1 select to birani. Control key nama thamo keyboard tagi. Then click on the other cell that are to be selected. Click don't release the control key until you finish selecting those non-adjacent cells. Non-adjacent hadi thangada A1 ama, lagi C5 ama, lagi E7 ama, select select control key do hold Now this is how we select a non-adjacent cells. Click to birani, hold to thambirani, control key je keyboard ki neng, ang pamiba thangada cells indo click to sarani, ang pambal bimba select to loire hai kanda, you can release the control key from the keyboard. Okay, then selecting an entire column or row. How we can select entire column or entire row? Now click on the column header or row number to select a single column or row respectively. Column ama natraga column row ama select tawge haragadi sigi mapasida column header mapa mathakjeda mouse pointer se porokpa matamda arrow down dark oiba arrow down ama mouse pointer will change to a dark down headed arrow. Makhada ondharaga arrow down oiraga dark oiba ulakani. Then you can select then the whole column will be selected. Likewise, when you bring the mouse pointer to the row number here, your mouse pointer will change to a right-headed arrow with a dark right-headed arrow. Okay, mouse pointer will change to a right-headed dark arrow. Then you have to click the left mouse button from the mouse. Using the mouse, you have to click the left mouse button. Then that whole row will be selected. Suppose you want to select row number 2, you have to bring the pointer here. This pointer will change to a right-headed dark right-headed arrow. Here on the all dark arrow only the click on, then the whole second row will be selected. Okay. For example, click on letter D. I'll click on letter D. Click in the column header to select column D. Okay, shown in figure number 2 here, selecting a column. Similarly, click on number 2 in the row headers in number 2 click to select the row. So that click the whole row number 2 will be selected. And if you click on a D letter here, the whole D column will be selected. This is how we select an entire row or an entire column. Column mà select to cái row mà select to cái na minus select to cái okay. Now after this, selecting multiple columns or multiple rows. To select multiple columns or rows, click on the first column header or row number, press the Shift key and click the last column header or the last row number to be selected. When you're selecting multiple columns, select first the hana A begin the is click over any. Now you have to press Shift key from the keyboard, then you have to select the last, that is debug to beta. Click over any, then hold for example here to select columns from A to Z, column A to column G. So first you have to press on the column header A, then press Shift key from the keyboard on the keyboard and click on the column header G. That is the last column you want to select G. So because similarly rows also same. To select row number 2 to row number 8, first click on the row number 2, then press Shift key on the keyboard and click on the row number 8. Row number 8 click below. The entire row number 2 to row number 8 will be selected. Select all names minor. This is how we select multiple columns and multiple rows. Yung sa mo hayo idagina column column G box select to cái column A ra han tak click to below. Thì column A juma select to gani. And after that nang keyboard tagi Shift key do namaga thambiro press to thambiro ko. Adu kadai book to cái no column header G book to cái column header G song tak click to below. A na G box plus select to gani. Then you can release the Shift key from the keyboard. Tagi Shift key do na release of the likewise minor row number 2 ding row number 8 to bejo row number 2 da click to biro shape number keyboard tagi aduga row number 8 click to biro aduga row number 2 to 8 to select over ne. Then well, how about selecting the entire worksheet? Worksheet A, if you are working on worksheet A, suppose, okay, that is worksheet, no, not worksheet A, sorry. If you are working on sheet number 1, worksheet, that is name of the worksheet is sheet 1. If you are working on sheet 1, how to select the whole sheet 1? Basically, you have to select the entire worksheet. Okay, now worksheet 1 da work to lay the entire sheet 1 select to click on the select all button at the top left corner of the worksheet found in figure number 3. Selecting the entire worksheet sigi column ga row di tanya di matha di sida lady sigi button di sigi ko select all button ko sigi triangle diagonally triangle head to ga lady sigi ko select all button ko sida just you have to click once, the whole worksheet will be selected. Now keyboard is a shortcut for keyboard shortcut for selecting the entire worksheet is you can also press Control plus A keys to select the entire worksheet. Okay na entire worksheet si mag-click to sigi select all buttons ito click to or Control namaga thamaga hold to thamaga A da ang number. And whole worksheet will be selected. Just like if you when you MS Word whole document select okay The number of pages is suppose 97 pages. The yang kalau jenang work, jenang document Word file today da. Adu do document Word document today da nang 97 do. Amamam select all itu pudi amutan da pull up select okay hai jadi control namaga a nam the whole document will be selected. Adumina in likewise in MS Excel also you can press Control plus A from the keyboard to select the whole worksheet. Here also multiple worksheet adjacent non adjacent cell select do MS Word to control namaga word to amamam khange hai non adjacent word to khange hai jadi control namaga koina pamibo word to select over yai chap manana koi kino do Excel do ngasai select do. Now this is how we select an entire worksheet, and the keyboard shortcut to select the entire worksheet is Control plus A. And if you don't want to use this keyboard shortcut, you can also use this select all button from the top left corner of the worksheet. Okay. Now an exercise is given here as a testing time. Let's see here. Select a cell, match the following. Now I have done this, match the following. Select a cell. How if you want to select a cell, just click on the cell. That cell will be selected. Then selecting non-adjacent cells, click and use control key to select non-adjacent cells. Just we have done to use, we have to use the control key. We have to first select the first cell, then we have to press the control key from the keyboard, and we have to click on selecting the non-adjacent cells which you want to select. Then select entire row or entire column. Entire row or entire column when you select okay, click on the row number or the column header that click over. Now if you matched out there, you can just match here and select a group of rows or group of rows or columns. Select okay, click and drag mouse over the rows and column headings. Group of rows into a group of columns. So we click toroga single. Select entire worksheet, control plus A na entire worksheet click to be any entire worksheet by any demo. Then next is editing a worksheet. When a command edit togani hide when a command send tokani command modify togani hanalemi potu loktoga hapsan brand hong topra command togani hide. We have to see here editing a worksheet. Now editing a worksheet means modifying, altering or deleting its content. When modify to altering hudin toba modify to fazana semba traga when palm the photo hudin toba traga or deleting its content yarmi potu lokaga nova hapsan ko. Now this is called editing a worksheet. Okay, editing a worksheet means modifying, altering or deleting its content. This includes changing the cell contents, change the way or inserting hapsan layer or deleting cells, rows or columns. Cell rows or columns. You can also use cut, copy and paste commands to move or copy the cell contents. When a cut copy command cut puraga or copy hane mafam thambiraga mafamda chap manaba copy tawama or paste. Cut ka copy ga animakta paste adum tawudune. Okay, this is known as editing a worksheet. Now let's see the first one here, editing the cell contents. Now editing cell contents. Follow these steps given below to edit or modify the contents of the cell. Contents of the command togani, cell contents of edit togani have the steps are given here. If you want to retype or overtype the contents of the cell, just click on the cell and type afresh. Akoina kenoma hungdosi 24 sida kenoma hungdoke hagadi just dum click tawsalo cell data aduga dum isan matamda hanai si mangraga atopanan huji nauna ibadu oina adum thola aneba. But if you want to modify the contents of the cell, press the F2 key or double click on the cell and type the changes shown in figure number 4. Figure number 4, editing cell contents is the only thing. Nanga hanai photo yauribu pulak muthaga anoba mi just click toroga dum isalo yare anoba doin tholani hana lem mang. But hana lem mi du nanga sendo aga hana bi zum thamaga sendo sendin tawgi hairagadi cell to double click to hello, only just once click na double click to hello, double click to hanga na tragana click to matungda keyboard tagi F2 key namo keyboard key khwai mathakta F1 dagi na F12 po yaw do function key do adagi F2 namo F2 namo haga F ka 2 ga tongan tongan namgadam na alphabet F2 na thaba key ma yawani keyboard ki khwai mathakta F1 dagina F12 pu yawani du koina function key sai adugi F2 punna thaminaba key do takna press tawbiro aduga nangna hongdokningba sendokningba dum semba yarane or F2 namaroi hagana just double click on the cell you want to edit nangna edit tawningiba cell duda double click toksalo aduga nangna edit tawningre hana leibdu plug muthakhaga anobam tawge hagadi click toraga delete namaga irasu yare ado delete to mung namdrasu cell duda click tang toraga nangna mathaka dum isinbada hana leramiba cell contents mangkhaga nangna anoba iriba fresh iriba cell nangi cell information natraga nangna iba formula ra number ra maming ra nangna ibadu adu oina dum thoknani haido mangane or the other way is when you select a cell its contents are displayed in the formula bar nangna iriba khudingmaki formula bar haidi name box ki head yet on the formula bar da loinmak display torakani you can then easily edit the cell contents whether retyping or modifying in the formula bar cell duda amu idrasu adagina na cell duda iriba khudingmak to formula bar da loin display torakani aduna formula bar duda chalaga sendok sendin tawrasu kesu kaide use left and right arrows on the keyboard and edit the cell contents of the cell nangna cell contents da keyboard tagi left natraga right arrow do sijanaraga mamang maning chalaga nangna s hamningba watpa ka thaningba aduda dum sendok sendin tawba yai formula bar da chalaga now step number 2 da press the enter key si sendonamak ahambagi si either these steps tawgera or these steps tawgera chap manai formula bar tawrsu yai natraga cell du dum click tawra tawrsu yai haibani sina cell da tawbani sina formula bar da chalaga sendokpani adu ani se loiraba matungda si ani se mungda nang apamba ama tawrani khale loire nana sendokpa edit tawba loire hairakanda press the enter key from the keyboard or click anywhere in the worksheet to complete the editing in the active cell nana sigi leiriba cell je nang edit tawba loire haikanda nangi mouse pointer do poraga sida ahangba leiriba any cell sida click toraga nangi hojiki editing do loire haiba yareba or keyboard tagi enter key namagasu editing do loisanba yare edit tawba sendok loire haibido angangi hagadi enter purasu yare or angi mouse to nanga sai click toramba leiriba active cell do nataba anywhere any cell atai ahangba leiba cell jingida just amtang khak once click amtang tak ang thokpada nanga du cell do loire haiba yare nang editing to loire haido ken khangani in case you want to cancel the changes nanga kegumba nanga sendok sendin tawribadu nanga palmdre cancel toge hairagadi press the ESC key ESC is na kaino escape key from the keyboard now which is present in your left topmost corner left thangba wide left thangba top ta lerangane escape mane ESC tharaga adeda click toragadi nana editing tawre photo cancel toge haisu cancel togo nyare now this is how we edit the cell contents. Now after editing the cell contents, now let's see how to delete the cell contents. Cell contents edit to the command only have this steps in the now the figure is given in figure number 4 the editing cell contents the pile others editing to bulu ramatu da kwanya kai gumba delete to have if you want to delete cell contents they see the steps to delete cell contents. Now deleting contents of a cell, how we can delete the contents of the cell. Select the cell in the worksheet whose content is to be deleted and follow the steps given below. Nangna delete tawniba cell da hana kadoni select to bamchang select to birane. Yoga see steps in je follow tawro. Steps there are 3 steps given here. Let's see here. Click on the home tab tachango. You have to go to the home tab and click the editing group. From home tab there are many groups there. Well, so we go to the editing group, then click on the drop down arrow next to the clear button. Just to the next to the clear editing group, you click on the clear button. Okay, the drop down arrow next to the clear button. Clear button ni hek nakan lebar ni drop down arrow je click to biro and select the option clear contains. Then the drop down se the option ka thorani option ka dimang the clear contains so select to biro. See option da arrow down se clear gi button gi arrow down se click tong matam da cut copy paste later special paste insert delete name to register clear contains ko biro then the contents of the then the contents of the cell will be clear, that is deleted. Or right click on the area selected, click clear contents from the shortcut menu that appears on the segi changaga minus tholakan ko the clear content can be or when up cell clear to ni delete to cell ma palda right click to below right click to matung the shortcut menu ma appear to run sumaina abidagi clear contents is click to below, then the contents of the cell will be deleted, that is clear. Or the third option here is select the cell, select to below, simply press the delete key on the keyboard. This is the simplest form. And right click the home tab to changana, the editing group changana, clear button namdabi, and right click to clear content just click the cell you want to delete, and you have to press the delete key from the keyboard. Delete key like this also you can delete the contents of a cell. Now these are the different types of techniques we use for deleting the contents of a cell. The cell content delete tanga first option second option or the third option. Okay. Now the testing time. Edit contents of a cell. Write the steps to edit contents of a cell. Editing the just as we have done before the deleting the steps you have to write here, and delete contents of the cell. Now deleting contents of the cell, the steps are given here, and then you can write this option or this or this. Among these three you can write anyone. And for editing also two options are given. Among the two options you can write the first option or the second option, or this you can also try at home. Okay, if you have computer, I've told you before, if you have computer, if you practice practically, then it will be more useful to you. Noida hena khangba knowledge ay bak kana basu practically to one hingani yung the computer leragadi yung the computer dum na yengasu ya computer dum practically to laga yengasu ya. Okay, now after this deleting the contents of the cell, let's see cut, copy and paste commands. Cut, copy and paste command, these are almost the same. We use the cut, copy and paste command in MS Word. MS Word cut, copy and paste command while working on a worksheet, the contents can be moved, copied from a cell or a range of cells to some other part of the same worksheet or to another worksheet. Worksheet sheet 1 sheet 2 same sheet some part part cut copy cut copy copy same paste paste cut paste copy paste cut we'll see the first cut here, and we'll later see the copy command. The first we will see the cut command here. If you use to remove the text from a worksheet and move it within the same worksheet or to another worksheet, you need to apply the cut command. Follow the steps given below to cut the data from a cell or a range of cells. Cell amadagi natraga range of cells agi akoina kedogeba cut toge haragadi remove the text akoin logthoga sheet amadagi sheet amada sheet 1 dagi sheet 2 da pulap logthoga move toroga pura chakhagi haragadi akoina cut command sijanani natraga na akoina sheet 1 dagi mafam amadagi ai mafam da pamde atopa mafam part amada oina pulap thanga chakai hanagi mafam dagi pulap clear thoga move toroga pulap pura chakhadabani adu oiragadi akoina cut command sijanani. Likewise copy command jo copy command copy na kaino hanagi laiba original mafam dura magi data sing contain do dum leje hone aduga atopa mafam duga chap manaba ma puraga xerox to wait to puraga lakade sisna copy kawe copy to matam dadi copy command sisna matam dadi hanagi mafam dura original contain sing do loina lehoni aduga chap manaba xerox kumba chap manaba ma atopa mafam da duplicate puraga puthokpai wane copy dana cut dana kaino hojiki laiba original le content do loina ma move toroga amta lehoro blank one lehorani ihang hangna cell do empty one lehorani pulap thanga ga chakaga mafam amda puhradam ne makatana. That this is the difference between cut and copy. In both the commands, if you use to, we use the paste command. Cut tawrasu paste tawni, copy tawrasu dum paste tawni. Cut tana pulap thanga changaga paste tawrakanda adu tholakpa mafam dena. Copy dana hane mafam do original dum lejoba adugo mafam amda adugo chap manaba ma porakpa adu dasu dum makoi paste dum sidana ne. For both the commands cut and copy, we use the paste command to move. Makoi move tawbidamakta paste command dum sidana ne. Now the steps here is select the cell or range of cells to be cut. Nana pamiba cell amakakla or range of cell la adudo select tobiro hana. Okay, selection has to be done for everything. Whatever you want to do something, want to do some action, selection has to be done first. Nana thaba ama keno ma hekto kaya matamda select tobdo hana sungaya di select hana mo tobdo. Now click on the home tab. You have to click on the home tab, and from there in the clipboard group, from the home tab you have to go to the clipboard group. Click on the cut command. The scissor is shown here as a picture here. Scissor when uli se kati when seda click to biro duga cut to hane duga na pro ni mo pham da when paste option biro. Now the cut command in clipboard group is shown in figure number 6 here. Now after this cut command, let's see the copy command. If you wish to duplicate the cell contains in the same worksheet or in another worksheet, you need to apply the copy command. Follow the steps given below to copy the data in a cell or a range of cells. And the copy to we have the Hanagi duplicate for Japan Hanaduga Chapmanaba Xerox Hadarego Chapmanana Hanalemi Potugi Chapmanabama duplicate when you put a Chaki Haragagi Akoina Gedoni Koina Jiki copy command is Hanagi of Tambi. And now copy command season Namatanda, Layba cell contains to Hanai Mapam Dum Lehorni and duplicate Mapuraga, atop of Pami Mapam Deza, paste of whatever. The cut to copy the Animata paste command when season and name cut over the zoo or copy to the zoo remark season. Select the cell or range of cells to be copied when a cell natraga, single cell natraga, range of cells, a group of cells can you copy to and select to Birani, then home table salani, do a clipboard group tagi copy command and Birani. Okay, the copy command in clipboard group is the home tab changani. This is known as a clipboard group. From here, you have to go to the copy command here. This is the cut command. This one is the cut command. This is the copy command, and this is the paste command. Now, when you choose cut or copy command, the cells are surrounded by a marquee. Marquee habadi marquee tool the kind of a flashing dotted line. When you cut natraga copy to hiba cell natraga range of cells to dotted line surround of sangineba. That means that portion of the cell or the range of cell is been cut or copy to haina hoiga khangabidamukta cut natra copy to habdu the marquee tool habdi flashing dotted line dotted line amna surround to sangineba. The surround to hagadi that portion is copied or either cut or copied. Okay, the text has been cut natraga copied or it should then be pasted at its destination. Kunya pami ba from data kunya paste over the never cut command to paste only copy command to paste on never. The cell contents are removed from the original paste. Cut kidana if we use the cut command, then the cell contents are removed from the original page or copied tadi when the data get pasted in destination cell copied tadi hana laiba original page dum laini and do gi chap mana duplicate ma koina mafam atopa koina pami mafam deda koina pusalaga mafam deda mu paste to be name. Now after cut and copy command, let's see the paste command. Paste command. Now follow the steps below to paste the data in a cell or a range of cells. To paste the data in a cell amada or a range of cells akoina paste to haragadi hadi move to purake haragadi kamai togani. Select the cell or range of cells where you want to paste the cut or copy data. Koina copy to data do na cut to data do koina porake have mafamdo hana select tobiro, then click on the home tab ta click tobiro. Now then from the home tab you have to again go to the clipboard group like cut and copy command. Now from the clipboard group you have to choose the option, click on the paste command here. This is the paste command, the paste paste written here. This the icon shown here with scissor is known as the cut command. This is the copy command. Data T any document any ye is na copy to have a duplicate amagi duplicate to any is na cut to pura second any, and this is a paste command. For both the cut and copy command we use the paste command to bring to the original destination. Okay, to the destination where you want to paste the data. Okay, whatever you cut or you copy data will be pasted on the destination page. Now after the cut, copy and paste command, let's see the next command, that is the undo and redo command. Now undo and redo command. You must have used this command while working in MS Word. Now in MS Word, Microsoft Word also we have used this undo and redo command. As the name indicates, the undo feature always allows you to cancel the last steps you perform in the worksheet. Now MS Word season ang chap manay undo redo undo do whatever you have done, you can cancel the last step. Now head last recently performed tokiba action do adudo mo handoke hagadi koina undo command season redo sina koina handoki command do mo hanjani hagana redo command mo season adini. Okay, now for example, while entering the names of the students, if the records of the student is deleted by mistake, nangna student gi maming mayam matang serial wise matang mayam hafta ringkalaji ado by mistake maming kara student gi maming kara suppose some keyboard touch tawrubadagi nang delete command namulagi delete tawthokren khalaje ado hojiki nam delete tawhi photo amuka retype tawnadabida, and you can just go to the undo command and you can undo whatever you have done, that is you want whatever you have deleted. Okay, now if the deletion can be undone by using the undo feature. See undo feature, undo command is naga and so it na kakikabadu kakaki photo amuka hana kaktingi mamangdo adugi step to the amuk handa yayeba. Just click on the undo command on the quick access toolbar. Now you know where is the quick access toolbar. This the where you can find the quick access toolbar. This we have done in chapter number 6, introduction of MS Excel 2010 mamangi chapter number previous chapter number 6 ta koi quick access toolbar zikada you have kangre na you have to go to the quick access toolbar, then you have to just click on the undo command, and whatever you have done can be undone. Okay, now photo muka handok yaneba. The opposite of undo is redo. Now handok photo amu hanjan ge you can click on the redo command. To redo the last action, click on the redo command on the quick access toolbar. You have to go again to the quick access toolbar. This is the undo button and this is the redo button. What you have undo, if you want to redo it again, you can click on redo command. This is how we use undo and redo command in MS Excel 2010. Now the testing time, these things you can do as home assignment as before. Now which Excel command will you use to do the following? Undo the last action, perform the decision. You know this, I've just told you. Add more text to an already filled up cell text. This also we have done. Now move cells from one position to another. Cells thangaga porake haragadi koina kari command sijanani sina thangaga pulap thangaga pugadani ko copy to badena ta redo the last action, perform the kari sijanani. That we have done now. Now these things you can do as an home assignment. Okay, you can try this at home. Now after this undo and redo command, let's see how we can insert cells, rows and columns in a worksheet. Inserting cells, rows and columns. To insert cells, rows and columns in a worksheet, follow the steps given below. Now the steps given here are to insert the cells, rows and columns in a worksheet. How we can insert rows, columns and cells. Select the cell, click on the home tab. You have to click on the home tab. After selecting the cell, you have to go to the home tab. In the cells group, you have to again go to the cells group of the home tab. Click on the insert arrow. Now here insert is here, the arrow down is here. You have to just click on the arrow down here. Select insert cells. Now from the options given, 1 2 3 4 options are given here. From here you have to select the option insert cells shown in figure number 10a, that is here. The insert drop down menu is on here. The insert dialog box appears showing 4 options. Now again on figure number 10b, the insert dialog box, a small insert dialog box is shown here. In the insert dialog box, it will appear here showing 4 options, that is shift cells right. Now the cells which we have selected will be shifted to the right, or shift cells down, it will be shift down, or the insert the entire row or entire column. Now from here you have to choose which options you want from the 4 options given here. Then you can insert the cells. This is how we insert the cells. Now, depending upon our requirement, we can choose any one of these 4 options given here. You can choose which option you want depending upon which action you want to perform. Then you have to click on OK to insert cells, rows or columns. Now see here, options given here is shift cells right. What does shift cells right mean? Move the selected cell to the right and insert a new cell. Shift cells right habadi whatever you nana click tawraga leiba cell do nana hana click tawgiba cell do will move the selected cell. Whatever you have selected, which cell you have selected will be shifted to the right and insert a new cell. Okay, move the selected cell to the right, nana selected cell do right the shift tawgani and inserts a new cell anova ma tongana hapa ne. Shift cells down hagadi moves the selected cells down. Moves down the selected cells. The cells you have selected will move down and insert a new cell. This is what this shift cells down means. Then entire row means well, move the entire row containing the selected cell. Select or cell do entire row duma makada kumdagani. Then inserts a new row ma hapa ani makata. Entire column. Move the entire column containing the selected cell, select or cell column to the right chakrani. Then insert a new column and new column ama apa ane. Select one of the 4 options depending on your requirement. Kaya apa may matungina kanya si 4 options mo dama kandini. Either shift cells right, shift cells down, entire row or entire column. The option mari jagi ama kambira matungda click OK. Click on OK to insert cells. If you want to insert cells, rows, you want to insert rows, and columns, you want to select insert columns. This is how we insert cells, rows, and columns. Now try to insert a row and a column in a worksheet. Now I told you again and again, if you have computer at home, you can try this, inserting a row, a column, and a cell also, even a cell also at home practically in your computer. We installing this MS Office. In MS Office package, you can get this MS Excel di MS Office MS Office hapa matungda MS Excel di yaurakaneba MS Office ki package da. Okay, now insert cell, insert toba, rows, insert toba, and columns insert toba. Now let's see how we can delete. Again, delete cells, rows, and columns. How we can delete cells, rows, and columns. Now deleting cells, rows, and columns. To delete cells, rows, and columns, follow the steps. Select the cell like we have done for the inserting the cell. This is for deleting the cells. Okay, select the cell which you want to delete. Okay, click on the home tab. In the cells group, click on the delete. Now the same we have in the first, that is for inserting cells, rows, and columns. We go to the insert button here, insert option here. For deleting, we have to go to the delete option here. Now click on the delete arrow. Okay, there is a arrow down here to the right of this delete. Then delete cells. Select delete cells in figure shown in figure number 11a. The delete drop down menu is on here. From here you have to select the option delete cells. Now after selecting these delete cells, the delete dialog box appears showing 4 options. Again 4 options is shown here, showing the delete cell, showing the 4 options here. The delete dialog box appears here. Okay, the first one is shift cells left, shift cells up, entire row, entire column, like we have done for the inserting the cells. You can get 4 options here. From among the 4 options, you have to choose any one of these which you want to prefer, then click on OK. Now let's see here. The option shift cells left means what? Delete the selected cell, deletes the selected cell. Now select cell to delete and moves the cells on the right of the selected cell towards left. Cell to it will be moved to the moves the cell on the right of the selected cell, to towards left from the move jalane. And shift cells up, delete the selected cell. Whatever cell you have selected will be deleted and move the cells below the selected cell upward. Then entire row, delete the entire row containing the selected cell. Now select all the cell do row do entire row will be deleted. Likewise for column also, and select all the cell to column duma entire column duma delete never. Select one of the 4 options depending on your requirement. Select cells left or shift cells up, shift cells left, or entire row or entire column. Okay, from these 4 options you have to choose any one, then click on OK to delete cells or rows or columns. This is how we delete cells, rows or columns. Now after inserting and deleting cells, rows and columns, let's see resizing rows and columns, how we can resize the rows and columns. Now by default the height of a row is 15.00. The default height of a row ki default height is 15.00 ni, and default width of a column is 8.43 is given in points. Okay, if the data you are entering require a larger size of the cell, its height and width can be adjusted in Excel as per the requirement. Adjust the height of the row also and the width of the column also. You can adjust this according to whatever input you are inserting. Happy ba data ri matung ina nang sije sendok singin tobudi ai, but the default height of a row is 15 and the default width of a column is 8.43. Now column width is measured in number of characters. It is measured in number of characters, and row height is measured in points. Now let's see how we can resize a row. Resizing a row. Now these are the steps for resizing a row. There are 2 options given here. The first options contain 5 steps and the second options also you can use. Now follow the steps given below to adjust the height of a row. Row ki height che koina same ge ha, suppose si row ni row ki height se na si bo ni si height che si ki na si bo se ka tane uji height che so si je koina adjust kamai to budagi have to yang di. Now let's see how we can adjust the height of a row. Select any cell in the row whose height is to be adjusted. Suppose we select here A1, this the height of this cell will be adjusted. Any cell in the row whose height to be adjusted, click on the home tab. You have to click on the home tab and go to the cells group. Now click on the format button. Nana cells group the cell matunda format button the click to arrow down zeta. A drop down menu appears shown here in figure number 12a, consisting cell size, visibility and organize sheets. Organize sheets na han changaga koina rename sheet tawgiba do maina sida hanak na kai changani. Click on the row height. cell size cell size row height sida you have to click on the row height option here. The row height dialog box will open. This is the row height dialog box shown in figure number 12b. The row height dialog box will appear here, and after that enter the required height value in it. Sida nangna hamningba value du kya hamningino habadu nangna darkar oibadu matungina kyamna height to kyamna wangange haino habadu. You have to put the required height value here. Then click on OK. Then the cell then the row height will be adjusted. Okay, now or you can just place the mouse on the edge of the row divider. Row row divider first row second row row divider line pointer machin pointer arrow pointer machin your mouse pointer will change to up down arrow on never. Now see here the mouse pointer will change automatically to a double-headed arrow up down the double-headed arrow. When you bring the mouse pointer to the divider here, row divider se the mouse pointer will change to a double-headed arrow pointing towards up and down. You can drag it to adjust the height of the row manually. Ang napam ko chawon wangan ni sang click to chingaga yeng enable. Now you will understand more when I show you this practically. Okay, practically also I show you. I will explain all the chapters first. I chapters will explain to okay. Yoga practically so mo hana mamanga to mamangi previous chapters to na I'll show you practically also. You can drag it to adjust the height of the row manually shown in figure number 12C. 12C the only 4 ka 5 ka mark labor cell divider ne is a row divider. Here row divider is nano pointers fine pusala kon tamda up down arrow the smina double headed arrow on the never. Do click to organ chingo matamda. Here nano sending bamonga sembayane nano palm but chang the jadum chingaga sembayane. This is how we can do about resizing the row. We can use these steps also by giving the row height value here, or you can simply use the mouse and adjust it manually like I have explained here. Okay, now just like resizing the row here, we can resize a column also. Now let's see for a resizing a column. Now resizing a column, follow the steps given below to adjust the width of the column. Select any cell in the column whose width is to be changed. Width change, so go to select a window, click on home tab, same here like resizing a row. Then click on the cells group, this is also same. Click on the format button, this is also same. A drop down menu appears just like in resizing a row. A drop down menu will appear here on in figure number 12A. Jiki mamangi 12A the utdo adumina 13A shown in a drop down menu appears in figure number 12A. Mamang 12 utdo click on the column width from the cell size section. Height minus akan tholani comment button the drop down menu changa kanda adagi koina column width changani bang saina row gi the changi bani usina column width changi. Then from the cell size section the column width dialog box open in shown in figure number 13A cell size column width ye thola ni jega shown in figure number 13 with the column width dialog box. This will appear here. Enter the required width value in it. Width value we have to insert here for column just like we have inserted for a row also. The value will be inserted here and click on OK. And this is and like this we can resize a column, or you place the mouse pointer on the edge of the column divider. Column dividers C and D. These are the two columns here, C and D. Now it is divided by this line. This is known as the column divider. You have to bring the pointer here. When you bring the pointer here, the mouse pointer will change to a double-headed arrow pointing towards left and right. Left ka right ka the double-headed arrow left right right. Now from here manually you can adjust using the mouse. Mouse na click to you have to hold the left mouse button. You have to click and hold the left mouse button and you can resize it. And when your desired position, desired width comes, then you can release the left mouse button. Mouse की left mouse button जी नम्मगा थमनी mouse pointer से पुशलानी column divider में पाजीदा जब पुशलाको मतमदा तो mouse pointer, this mouse pointer will change to double-headed arrow pointing towards left and right. Olani so you have to click on the mouse, the mouse button click torni hold toward thamani so drag toward chingdirani cam chahani no or cam pihani no matumina, and after that you can nangi nangna palm ko jaga do mapa do hek yobu matamda sibuk chawban sibuk pipa ji yare hai kanda you can release the left mouse button. Okay, like this you can adjust the column width also, okay, manually. Now if the contents of a cell go beyond the width of the column, you can also double click in between the two columns heading to automatically increase the width. This is called auto fit column width. Now you can double click in between the two columns. See column anigi marakita double click towards double click towards yai. Okay, two column headings to automatically increase the width. This is called auto fit column width. See the double click towards automatically increase the width, increase the yai. Now after this, let's see formatting data in a worksheet. Formatting hai di koina fazana kamanya semi. Now let's see formatting data in a worksheet. Now what is formatting? Formatting implies changing the appearance of text. For example, changing the font size, color. You will now learn the various ways to format data in a worksheet. Formatting has formatting has karino hagadi appearance text ke appearance change toba color sanjanba font size sohanba color sanjanba font ki mayek to hongdokpa haidi my script to hongdokpa design do akoy hojik you will now learn the various ways to format the data in a worksheet. So kamani format away have to yengasi. Now this formatting data is like formatting data in MS Word. Okay, MS Word to koina masak phajana ba color sangdana chawhanba pihanba dagi magi phone ki script to letter to hongdoktana sembado phajana ba sembado adugoni formatting haise changing the appearance of text haise. Formatting gives a more professional look to the document and make it more presentable. Formatting in general can be applied to any type of data in the worksheet such as number, text, date, etc. Akoina formatting si a more professional way. Masak si yenga matamda mina. Suppose here the topic is written here. Every topic in the chapter is written in a red with a larger font. Mayek si kitang chohalaga formatting data in a worksheet haije capital letters na noina ire aduga mayek si ju koina se red color na thabire red color na orange la si thaiji orange or red si thabirani si thara matungda mayek si ju capital letters se ire aduga kitang sida piriba explain tawriba script sidagi kitang font size se kitang chohaleba mayek si adudi koina hek yengda user na attraction oye users interesting when but how to formatting data in worksheet chi topic chi makada la isna black machu ne erase na red machu ne si ne formatting hai. Then here also seda magi design ama hapsal le seda aduga si na loina ma si na orange machu na sangjal le aduga seda koina cartoon character mix le mana wa jingang bagi mong da haidi user to the attraction ohen bado adugi damakta ne koina formatting si na user ki attention lowine hek yengbada mit mangda patong chongthoraga interesting ohenbada yam adugi damakta chinghanna pungning chinghanna bagi damakta semada sini koina formatting data in the worksheet haisi. So formatting gives a more professional look to the document and make it more presentable. Formatting in general can be applied to apply to in a worksheet sayda koi number da tawrasu ai text da id alphabets mean mayam da tawrasu ai or date kumda tawrasu kasu kai or even characters p ba mayam da or symbols or operators plus minus aduma mayam loinamak da apply to loinamak yai sine ba koina formatting haije fajana ba koina hana hoba mang sai hauba matamdasu haubagi matamda utki matamda chapter number na chongna thai duga. Now I'll show you it. I'll just show you. Now see you koi hana tawgidu si chapter number 7 hare sida mai design weight una konjalaga sumaina mouse ne sisna mouse ki wear ne sisna mouse ki wear ne sumaina konjalaga chapter number 7 ji script se tongale sida iriba mayek siga sida iriba mayek siga sida iriba mayek siga amta manade sida iriba mayek hichu sijiga ni manai but sije koina italic seasonal italic hadi kaino slanting da phaina tang phaitak halije seasonal ga sumaina happy adagidi koina more on ms excel 2010 habji sije blue machu na ire kayino blue machu ni hek yeng bada chapter number 7 ni mouse laire mouse ki mai wear ni sina konjalaga se chapter number 7 ai script si ju tongale se leiba script siga se leiba script siga se leiba script siga c script siga mane script si amta man hande only these scripts and these scripts are same. Okay, others minus idle heli si ne koina formatting hai fazana ba mana design ga hapaga si hap suman chapter number 7 ne tongana script am de iraba ado more on excel na khara chahal laga font size hai di mai size sigi alphabet sigi size khara chahal laga blue machu na ihalaga bold seasonal ko sida bold se keno khara muhan ba aduga chahal le aduga in this chapter na sigi shape sigi manunga thame aduga dotted line na sumaina sarong to raga manungda koina chapter se tamgado singdu topic singdu koina se bullet seasonal dot ki bullet seasonal soina amam happy de aduga sigi laiba dotted line ki shadow se si gi shadow so nakana se shadow pi je agi sumaina se ju magi se shape sigi shape lo bi si shape manungda anga sumaina thami je si su bune koina keno hai je formatting hai je koina formatting hai je keno user ki attraction lo no hek yung of chapter number 7 ni or chapter si moming now more on ms excel 2010 now to take the interest of the reader. Okay, you have to change the appearance of the text that is known as formatting the data in a worksheet adu bune ko hai yeng la phaja ham lo adu bune koina formatting in a worksheet hai je ko yo koina formatting tong matamda font size of han bayai adagi font ki script se hongdu e mayek se siga manade hai si oi bayai adagi changing the font style changing the font size adagi alignment hai si je sida more on ms excel hai ji sigi daiba a sigi mayai da middle da tahalise je kaino koina alignment or same ni center alignment or same ni sumaina suguma mayam ji comment to have to yenga si uji. Now let's see formatting data in a worksheet yenga si. Now let's see what is the formatting we have to apply to change the appearance of the text. Now the first here is changing the font and its size. Now fonts are different styles of writing. Mayek chumanya magi design script nyam lai se si ne koina different styles of writing hai fonts hai ei tongan lai. Follow the steps given below to change the font and its size. Size minus change only amasung magi sigi script se command change, so we have to let's see here the steps given here. Select the cell or the range of cells where you want to change the font and its size. Size change only ba amasung font to gi script mayek to change only ba mayek to nang na select to birani hana, then click on the home tab. You have to click on the home tab, then in the font group. From the home tab you have to go to the font group and click on font group to chalaga sigi font sida click to birane wasi. By default it will give the font face of the font will be Calibri. Script to kahani Calibri da hana lenamgani Calibri na dum lenamgani. Font size na by default the font size will be 11 and by default the font face will be Calibri. A drop down list of fonts appears. So fonts you can scroll down by clicking here. You can scroll down and you can choose which font you want. You can choose from here. It's shown in figure number 14a here. Select a font from the list displayed. You want whichever you want the font, which font you want. From here you can choose, and after that click on the font size arrow in the font group. Font group font size arrow 11 by default computer na Excel gi 11 adum piramani 11 gi sigi to the right arrow down is click to below. The font size will be given here, the numbers, the size of the font will be given here. Now you have to choose your desired size from here. Okay, I drop down list of font sizes appears in figure number 14b. The font size drop down list here. Select the font size from the list displayed nang slagi ang apama font size to khanbiro. Now here, now listen carefully, students. Now you can choose the font face, that is font ki masak to script ki masak to nang se khandi be are si ko si scroll down to raga na apama mayam do slagi khala khala click to khandi are. The font size is now look here, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. After 12, 13 is skip here, and instead of 30, and then after 12 it comes directly to 14, and after the 15 is skip here, then 16, then 17 is skip here, then 18, then 19 is skip here, and 20, 22, 24, then 26, 28, 28 again directly it goes to 36. Chunga sakina smaina. Here chunga chachabaje nang suppose you want your font size to be 15 pamena hairagadi sadi 12 tagi 15 yaure to 14 yaure 14 tagi 16 na ai 15 do je kala chakreba adu nang sida 15 oheninge hairagadi una dago sigi mapa sida 11 leije hana 11 lemba je select to biro aduga nang backspace namaga or delete key namaga from the keyboard tagi muthat biro, then write 15 here, 1 5 15 and 0, then press enter. Okay, and mind to 15 to them tholakani tholakani. Okay, ko directly segi chonga chapasidi amamam skip to raga seda si even number ngata sa even number sa then after that even number regi 28 regi directly 36 chonga regi 29 30 31 32 33 34 35 ang kan raga 36 chonga regi nana hai 30 pami haragadi sigi mapa seda si delete to biro backspace na traga delete key namaga from the keyboard tagi you will write 30 here 30 na keyboard tagi thabiro and press enter. The size 30 will be this, the size it will change to the size 30 now select over cells the range of cells to size 30 that will change the one so mind to also kisu kai de khangani ko. This is how we change the font face and font size. Now after this, let's see how we change the font style. Changing the font style. Now to change the text to bold, click or underline, follow the steps. When bold when behind the muraga dark wayraga lehen bado when hek yeng mada chong thoga leina mai damta when dark wayraga lehen ba just like the phone haga si mura le tongan chong tho tholei de home tab ka have the home tongan chong thoi sa ju changing alignment tongan chong thoi home haga si muraga le je alignment haina muraga le je si buni akoina seda akoina bold hai je khangni ko when bold hen ba hai je ya itlik haga na sanang se haga mangda ogi mayek si phaina lahan ba si ju na koina itlik hai ba aduga underline haga di mayek iriba mayek tu makhala smai underline to je si na koina underline hai ba khangni ko. Select the cell or range of cells which where you wish to change the style. Click on bold, si bold b sen nambiro gadi aina muraga changing alignment home adagidi alignment font home kai le aina muraga koina khara important oi ba adi definition ta ngum se aina mura le hen se sina koina sigi bold se season name the points to be noted, things to remember ka ha kan koina like ki mang le au ga phaina tham yo du na koina sigi click se season name. Now select the cells to ramsunda and rest of cells to change on those the select to be then click on ball we're gonna ball to be click we're gonna see click number the underline to underline number. Okay, now changing alignment command change the way how say here alignment do we left alignment thamba right thamba justify horizontal appoint to ri bu khuding mak koina ms word to ki bu do ga chap manai se student mak to be. Now let's see how we can change the alignment. The placement of the cell contents can be changed with respect to the cell margins. This is called changing alignment. ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯁꯦꯜꯒꯤ ꯀꯟꯇꯦꯟꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯁꯦꯜ ꯃꯥꯔꯖꯤꯟꯒꯤ ꯃꯇꯨꯡ ꯏꯟꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯆꯦꯟꯖ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯌꯥꯏꯑꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯕꯨ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯀꯩ ꯀꯧꯏ cell changing alignment ꯀꯧꯏꯕ Excel allows you to change the horizontal and vertical alignment of the cell contents horizontally ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯤ ꯐꯩꯅ ꯑꯃꯁꯨꯡ vertically ꯌꯨꯡꯅ ꯂꯣꯏꯅꯃꯛ change ꯇꯧꯕ ꯌꯥꯏ. Now follow the steps given below to align the contents of the cell. Select the cell or the range of cell whose content you want to align. On alignment select either a cell or a range of cells. Click on the home tab. Then in the alignment group from the home tab, for horizontal alignment you can click on any of the left, center or right alignment button to align your text left, center or right of the cell respectively. Shown in figure number 16. Figure number 16 the busy koina horizontal alignment damakta si left hagana left loimak chap mana leibisibu na koina left alignment, right on the link chap mana leibisina right alignment aduga center da koigi page tugi koigi leiba page na trisina leiba cell tugi center da horizontally hadi phaina center da lehengi hagana koina sigi mayagi center da click tobirane. Or for vertical alignment in a vertical hadi yungna hadi am mathakta nga leiba cell dugi mathakta napaga lehengera makhada napaga lehengera or mayai da center hadi mathakka makhagi mayai center to chapchana middle lehengera apamba nang se khandi yare. For vertical alignment you can click on any of the top, middle or bottom, the top, middle or bottom alignment buttons to align your text to the top, middle or bottom of the cell respectively. So on figure number 16 the uji chamana is the vertical alignment. Vertical hadi he mathakta nangna leiba cell le nang excel gi cell mayam ama lei cell dugi nang cell amakaki align to ge hagadi cell to the just you have to click on any cell. If you want to align only one cell, click on the cell, click on that cell, then you can click here the alignment buttons mathakta napaga lehenge hagadi the top you can click here to the top or to the bottom, or if you want to put the cell contents to the middle then you can click on the middle option here. Vertically alignment or horizontal alignment left right left align to hange left chamana lehenge right napaga chamana lehenge left napaga chamana lehenge or middle lehenge horizontally hadi left or right or middle lehenge hagadi horizontal alignment sizinane. Now this is how we align the text or the cell contents in the MS Excel 2010. MS Excel 2010 da akhina sumaina alignment semge haigadi sumain semgani akhina sida font face semba khangre font size semba su khangre then changing the font style na kaino na bold ohenba yai aduga italic ohenba yai aduga underline ohenba yai na haiba singa si kaino akhina formatting ngakane formatting techniques hadi formatting data in a worksheet ta akhina format tawba hadi fajanbada kamain changi font face hongdoni then font ki size hongdoni then the font style haibadi font ki style to bold ohenba muraga lehenba dark oiraga or italic phairaga lehenba right lomda slanting oina or underline tawraga hadi important points to akhina underline tawraga thambiraga di user ki attraction tawraga interesting ohenna bai damakta. Okay, and changing the alignment hadi akhina piriba any table ama semba matamda center da lehenba vertically or horizontally center da lehenba semba ji akhina sina changing alignment. Akhina changing alignment there are two different alignments here, that is vertical alignment and horizontal alignment. For vertical alignments also you can keep the cell content to the top or to the bottom or to the in the middle. Likewise in the horizontal alignment also you can align all the text to the left, align all the text to the right or to the center, the middle da lehelaga same as koina vertical alignment no horizontal alignment sumaina koina change toraga same as UI sisna koina. These are for the changing the alignment change to sisna. Okay students, for today let's wind up our class here. Side 5 da dum chalasi In the next video session class, we'll see more techniques for formatting data in a worksheet. That is merge and center, or adding the background color and auto format and applying border and etc. mayam ama leire aduduna mathangi video session class ta yengasi. Now something I want to tell you for this video session class, that is hanna mamangda video semkiba sana video semkibadu YouTube ki video semkibadu ado file ahum semami hana file ahum semamadagi sana file ani chokna hapta amada hana file video ahum semambadu matamdi chap manai video ahum semambadu ado hojik video ahum semambadu han sana mu video ani onthoga matamdi chap manai ado matamdo video ani onthoga sana thabani handak ki sina sana video amakatangda pulap oina punjalaga oina thabani ado noisu heng Google Meet class to matamda sagi Google Meet class to kanda hana gi thaba video ani thabaduna hena phabra natraga sana hojik video amakatangda file amakatang oina video amakatang tharapasina phabra haibudu nei comment to sada dum heng Google Meet class to matamda sagi Google Meet class to matamda nei Friday da Google Meet class engani pung amada ina amaga mini fubo adida heng sada comment dum hairo nena karamba adi video ani thabna phabra ama thabna phabra do ina video je amada punna thare hairagasu some 1 hour and 20 minutes 1 hour and 23-25 minutes tharagasu sise amukta one time da loimak yengde yadi haiba leite noina first 20 minutes so hana yengo adu noina video watch to matamda makhada nana watch tawribadu minute 10 phare minute 20 minutes phare haiba loimak thabani 20 minutes ko yenga kona break amu lawraga kona khara ngaktang leiraga mu 20 minutes ki mathangdo amu yengdarasu kusu kaide at the time loinamak videos to one time da loinamak yengde yadi haiba leite file ama khatang video yam sang thai sana pung amaga something thai na amutang da pulak yengani haibasu leite ko adi 20 minutes su yengo leina potharo aduga horen dawairam ayukta yenga dawairam da mu na 20 minutes tagi video do 20 minutes matungda taksalaga video minutes mapadagi amu yenga loire hana yengkibudusu amutang da loinamak punna yawredana adu nana som hana gi videos manjo amam file amam khala yengmu mota ama khatang yawradi ana hana tawkibudusu aina yengkim padu si yawre osai mapadi yawrabni hadu khangmanina hana video file ama khatangda punna semaga thabani. Okay students, now let's stop here for today. We'll discuss the following topics in the next video session class. Okay, stay home, stay safe and stay healthy.